Hello guys and welcome back to UAV with Rafiq. So today we will be going to see what's exactly inside a hub motor. What all are the components inside a hub motor which makes it a motor and which makes it to run. So let's see. So this is an old hub motor which I had. It's empty actually. So I'll show you what all were this inside and how this was a complete pack which helped this to run. Okay. So let's get started with this video. So hub motor. A hub motor is mounted to the wheel. You can mount it to the front wheel or you can mount it to the rear wheel. It is mounted in center. Okay. You can even use it for car or auto manufacturing also, but that's a complete different process. So major use is for a bicycle or a bike or a scooty or anything. Okay. Or mostly for two-wheelers and three-wheelers they use very rarely. So when you see a hub motor, see it has these spokes, holes for spokes. Okay. Even for the bikes also you can get it like this. For some bikes it is mounted to the rim exactly in the center and all the it's with a alloy wheel everything, but for the bicycle it is like this. And for other model of bicycles the hub is exactly mounted in the center with different kind of alloy to it, so you don't need spokes or anything. So for this you need spokes. Okay. So you have here 18 holes in the top and 18 in the bottom, so you will need exactly 36 spokes for this, and spokes may vary from different sizes. So now let's get back. So to open this, first up you need to get it back out. Okay, you should open these nuts. Okay, these 6 nuts. You should open these nuts. You should open these 6 nuts. So once you open this, okay, this cap will come up. This cap will come up. Once this cap comes up, you'll be seeing something like this. Okay, it will be like this in the center. So this is a stator. Okay, this will be here in the middle. On top of this you'll be having a magnetic coil. See, like this one, I'll show you right now again. So this will be fixed. On top of this you'll be having a magnetic ring with this one. To this you'll be having this planetary gears. Okay, this gears will rotate the motor. This gears will rotate this hub. So this hub rotates like this and it will help us to rotate the wheel. So once you open it like this, you'll have something like this. See, it will be like this, guys. Okay, this will be out. So to remove this part outside, you should keep a wooden plank over here and press like this. Once you do like this, you'll get it out like this. Okay, so once you get this out like this, you'll be having 2 things on this. Okay, one is this and the next one is this. It will be mounted like this. Okay, the gear system will be mounted like this. The gears will rotate, this will rotate this. Okay, so it will be mounted like this. So this is our winding. Okay, here we have our hall sensors. These are 3 hall sensors used. Okay, these are only used to run the motor. Like once if anything happens wrong or something goes out, like the first thing they check is the hall sensors. Does the hall sensor work or something wrong with the hall sensor? So to repair the hall sensors, they do nothing. They just remove this chip. Okay, this thing will cut off. Okay, these are just the threads. They'll remove this and they'll change these 3 hall sensors. Once these 3 hall sensors are changed, the motor will run fine. But in this case, okay, you can see the winding is gone. The winding is burnt. See, the whole winding is burnt. So in this case, we have to change the winding. And you can see a hole over here. This lock. This small piece. Okay, this small piece is really important in this. This goes into this. This is a lock. What does this do? This stops this planetary gears. Okay, this stops this gear system to come out. So once we install it, see, you can see a hole over here. Okay, this mount shape, right? This shape exactly, it should go like this. Okay, it should go exactly like this. So once it goes in, it locks itself. Okay, so we should remove it like this. It will come out easily. And we need to secure this. Okay, this piece is really important. You won't find this in the market easily. So let's keep it here. So this is about the winding part. Okay, here you'll get the 3 wires through this spring to save it from going like this. So this is our stator in our hub motor. This stays exactly to the wheel, like to the frame of the wheel. It should be like this only. This shouldn't rotate. If it rotates, then problems may happen. Again, the motor may burn out or something. Now you may ask me, Rafiq, how did this burn? Okay, one thing was overload. Okay, and the second thing you can say was the controller damage. The controller may be a second-hand controller, third-hand controller which we are using, or mismatched controller. Because of that, the winding may get burnt. And third thing, if you ask me, it will be because of poor quality. okay? Because if see this state, first see this rotor, okay? See the magnets, see all the dust in it, it's all rust. If these motors are placed aside for long, nothing may happen, but sometimes, unfortunately we can say, this thing may get damaged. Like this all can get rusted. So we have to clean it up, remove everything neatly, how we like properly with screw by screw, and we have to clean all of this. So see, this will come off like this. See the dust. See, this will come off like this. Everything we have to remove, then with thinner we have to clean it. Okay, then again we have to place it back how we removed and use it. Okay, so this will be like this. So this is done, right? Next up. So okay, so these are very powerful magnets, guys. So see, this is a nut. See, attach. So these are powerful magnets. So to clean it, what we have to do is we have to remove all of these with hand first. Okay, then we have to use a thinner and slowly with a cloth remove all of it. Then with a light grade sandpaper, slowly grade it, because we don't want the magnet to get chipped. Okay, so we need slowly and neatly we should do. So this thing will be here, and in the middle you have a bearing. Okay, this will be a bearing which will be rotating. See, it will be rotating like this. On top of this will go inside in the middle. It will be very hard to remove this, so be careful while removing. So it will rotate like this, and even you'll have a bearing to this also. Okay, this. See, if motors are left aside for long, these bearings also may get rusted sometimes. Okay, you can't see like this. So once you do like this, you can feel a bump, like tuck tuck tuck, some kind of bump you'll feel in your finger. That time you have to change this bearing or oil or grease it, then it will work. So this is thing, this is a hard aluminum, right? Very hard. Then you'll have this nut which will be here, okay, which will be placed in the center like this. Let me place it. See, it will be placed center like this, and this will go in this. So this will rotate like this. Okay, this will rotate this gear system. These gears are rotated, then this thing will rotate. Okay, understood? So it will be like this, and you'll get this lock on top. Okay, so this lock and this lock are important. Be careful and be like, save them, don't throw them while you're removing, because these two are important to secure it. One will go here, and other one, this will go on top of this with a bearing. So next, this nut are for the external nuts. Okay, external nuts and all for the cycle. So these are the components inside a motor, guys. A stator, a rotor, okay, this a gear system to run this body, okay, and this is a body. Fine. You can change everything if you want. You can unwind this completely and do the winding if you know. And while winding, you can't assure that it will work or no. There are few cases where rewinding it and it won't work. That may happen. So yeah, if you know how to do proper winding, then you can do. That's great. So this is how it looks. Okay, just remove all of this, clean it, keep paper in middle, then wind it. Then again this Hall sensors and the cable out. Okay, in the cable you'll have these three. Okay, these three are the phase wires, these are Hall sensor wires. Okay, magnets, you see, magnets will also rotate. They have bearings. One bearing will be here, one bearing will be here. See, they also rotate. Okay, in the planetary gear system, it is stationary. It will get fixed to this. Okay, and this will be our this will be for the movement of this. Simple. So these are the stuff you will have in hub motor. Not more than this. They look simple, but this is what makes the motor run. Okay, this are the main things in a hub motor. So if you like this video, give a thumbs up and comment down below what you can recycle with these, what you can make with these things, because these are gone. If we can't do the winding, what more we can do with this? Comment down below for that. And if you haven't followed the playlist where I made an electric bicycle with this motor only, I mean the other motor which is working, that playlist is over here. You can check out the whole playlist where we restored the cycle from normal to we restored it, we painted it, everything to an electric bicycle. So check that also. The playlist is over here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.